haven't slept on my bed. I have chocolate in my bag from yesterday. And here you are. So I'm eating my chocolate here and then I'm heading over to HM. I got my floss. I can floss my teeth. Hopefully, maybe my blood pressure will lower. I had a visit with the doctor today. Oh, you can decapitate everyone that stays in my homes without my permission. Seals my vehicles gets in the way of mercy. I don't want to keep doing this. I want my blood pressure to be normal again. I'll get a colonoscopy possibly. Because of my age. Or it could have been a mistake. I have to get a breast exam, a mammogram. And this man just masturbating out with his friends. Took a thought of me. What else? Oh, who was the doctor that gave me the exam? I'm taking this one. What else? What else? It's the same one. Alright. And this one. I'm not sure if I had a heart attack. My doctor wanted to put me because he my doctor wanted to put me. For diabetes because she doesn't want me to go blind or lose a limb. I said, can we wait for diet? Because now I'm eating every day. I didn't mention that I went through 6 months in an apartment with food. Now I can verbalize about it. I say that to the doctor, it shouldn't be normal. What else? I might have been like all the sandwiches that I ate. And like, food to my liking from the systems. It could just be not stress necessarily, but my diet lately. What else? Which could have been all the sandwiches that I was gifted. They're not going to shut down Catholic charities because I've exposed everyone that steals from me for that reason. They will shut down whatever they want to shut down. They're going to shut down it. What else? What was the other shit? All the high blood pressures that have been false. He's like, I don't think those. Like, can we wait like 3 months for me to like hopefully get my lifestyle better here at the homeless shelter? I'll start flossing again. And then I wonder if the med that she prescribed that will remove my son's asthma safely and lower my blood pressure. I just wasn't ready for that commitment yet. So I said, as long as it's not hard, it's not life-threatening. And she said, well, have you had a stroke? I'm like, I want to be able to tell this. Of not taking medication for me. What else? More insurance color for next year is after I put it on, I'm like, oh yeah, I posted about her. It's colder than it looks familiar. And it's the same temperature in terms of numbers, but it rained and there's wind. What's next? Like shit, literally is gonna spot. yesterday, I know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, I have to go through the free clinic process dish over the spring with what is that? Social worker that will help me navigate get free medical services. Oh, I should have the residence letter already. I'm hungry and I didn't eat for lunch. I hate it for hope because that guy that I got raped with was very attractive as the adult is possibly there, having his own rhythm. No, all of his wives are there, having a great time. And I'm poor and I don't have sex ever, going on 9 years without having sex. And he slept in my home without my permission as a child, enjoying my Maserati house of me as a child. He was an adult when he thought sitting there and he managed to get himself into love with it. I'm not telling with these pretty hands. Now this is cute. All that too. It's like clean finish when I haven't washed them. That's like my first day. I need to get over my fear of using public restrooms and just having to floss. Not even in the shower because sometimes people comb their hair. And that seems like people sometimes leave a mess in the sink on the brush my teeth here. Which makes me think, like, did they grow up in a home that was just like terrifying to walk into? Like, I even at my worst, my sink was not necessarily the people that are staying here for help, but you don't have to take yourself to a homeless shelter to rehabilitate yourself if you're just going through depression or you were never taught to have your surroundings clean. I was gifted this. This is cute. What else? What else? What else? Proof that I got my. Oh, people say that to some people that get raped, and people are like waiting to see live their pap smear. That won't ever happen for me. And if it did, it's just an anatomy. Okay, they could have recorded it and showed it possibly. One takes that risk. That could be my personal doctor there. Anyways, if no one and no one knows who it is. But herself and other people that need to know her actual name. And if anything, it's just a doctor there. So to some people that are victims of rape, I've heard that they go on and show this to the people trafficking them and say, I got my wellness checkup. And that this suffices. Porque wow, y que lupa tuviese cogido y qué color. Y viste la otra lupa que ya puse con $1 ¿cómo se dice? Y están rebuscando como si estuvieran poniendo un school for hours, así la maldita luz. Y el shampoo que me regalaron, y si eso será crema o no, o es solamente, what is the jabón? Y por qué no le dieron una mascarilla así para los bebés, con tanto que hay en Dollar Tree. Bla, bla, bla. Entonces, después de eso, la van a donde y que el novio fue. Y dice, mira los booty balls que dice la gente violada. Pues escogí esta lupa que a él le gustó en Dollar Tree. And that's their threesome. That's why I don't talk to any one of my arranged marriages. Because some of my relatives may be in the know of who it is if he went on or she went on to gift them automatically something for being my relative, and it shows. Then they have a threesome over. Well. This is the lupa that I bought for Arlene cuando le hicieron pap smear. I won't even mention porque okay, I don't want to say. I'm so bashful. I don't want to say if she was shaved or not. And then jaboncito, sí, para que se hagan así todas. Las mujeres abusadas, para que se hagan así, para que se hagan así, baby, para que se hagan así. So this will suffice. Pero porque it doesn't end with this, then that's a whole nother fucking conversation starter to rape more people. Do you have any friends that you need I can gift them? This kid is what it goes on to. Like today, most likely, if they watch this. That's why I'm seeking the death penalty for them. They're so disgusting. And then they're like, what do you mean you're sleeping with that girl? And she doesn't shower well. And then I'm to figure out the market because it's indoors. I'm trying to get my blood pressure. Lord, I don't do this right now. Let us sometimes tell them. It's what is me. Have them wash out. And that's how much I love the house. What else? Water so I can get the rest of my beverages. Hi, this is good. This is good. People say that when one finds a boy, that's good, and one, even though one is an adult. So let's just say the first boy that I liked sexually, like possibly as a baby daddy down to the anal and everything, censored me in front of a leech that was stealing money from me and caused me to not have any more babies and didn't want it. She was a child at the time, and that's inappropriate having to talk to one, let's just say one of his spouses, he and I. That's just inappropriate to have to talk about ever. So that's why I never pursued him because I'm like, I really like him. I won't ever know if it's mutual because he's a victim of staying in my home without my permission. Already, he's a kid. So he censored me, and I told him, shut up, don't bring this up. So it was mutually exclusive. What he said, I said to him, so it possibly brought us. Possibly, sorry. What it possibly brought us to not pursue the relationship, maybe, but he's been sleeping with the all this time now, most likely. So I don't want him in my life ever. I don't. Maybe as an adult, he's an adult, but if he's been sleeping with the hoe that caused me to not have any more babies and possibly not have a baby with me, I hope he dies immediately. What else? What else? He's very pretty. I didn't even think that I wanted to. Oh, but that was my first experience with someone outside of my family of origin, like liking someone. So years ago, I possibly visited Target, and I'm like, I've never fallen in love with you because this stupid kid hurt me so badly, and it wasn't even it. So now I'm like, I don't need therapy. I don't need therapy. What about just sex without giving a birth to a baby? Porque I wanted to give birth to more babies and then I have the funds to do that, but they've been stolen. So I can do this punishment of myself. Like, I need therapy, I don't need therapy, I don't need therapy. I don't want to die, but I just want to die. You don't have to put him in front of me. You don't have to put the other one in front of me. Like, I would have had a baby with a hater heartbeat. Hopefully he's never interested in me. No, that's why he's 18 or something like that. Oh, I could have met more people. There's people that fly into Puerto Rico just to meet girls like me that are wealthy from birth. And if they weren't, they make them wealthy because they're well behaved. I've never been one. I turn 18, I'm gonna be rich away from my parents. It's like for me now already. Since I was a baby-ish. And eso necesita my family of origin, only the abusers, por eso de trabajar por necesidad has it ever existed in my family of origin is usually a victim of something that ends up unhappy working. It was in water. Yes. I need to get a note. Is this from my love in here? Pausing. Just like lock thread. What else? So I'm definitely done testing. I think. What? Last night was fun. At the dorm of the courtyard area. ¿Qué outside already? Because I'm married. It's not in so. Yeah, we're exploding. That Arlene is gonna be accused of having murdered someone, so you shouldn't be with her. Right. I would like to just have to prioritize my health. And I'll deal with my foundation without trying to kill myself with coffee. Por ejemplo, de verdad might rape me so disgusting. Lo violan y después están, dame un bebé, un bebé. Se pasaron a nalga con las prostitutas ilegales todo este tiempo y después están, dame un bebé, dame un bebé. No, the realities are just disgusting. That's why historically they have a pattern of abuse and they steal from it too. Someone doesn't even have a break to pursue it from the financially disabled perspective. Porque tan jibarella de abogada, platanera, you shouldn't be financially disabled. One that the penalty for those that rape me, that steal from me, and get them for music. And that's the basket there. Wait until 12:40 something. Call me later.